Hello friends, Roman Kornev is in touch. Today we will discuss an important topic for novice traders. How to open transactions in the MetaTrader 4 terminal. It would seem that what is so difficult here? Just open a deal. However, the topic is extensive. There are many nuances, utilities and life hacks, which we will discuss today. So let's get started. What is an order? An order is primarily an order from a client of a brokerage company to conduct some kind of trading operation. In general, in our digital age, few people think about the fact that there are two types of transactions. This is a phone call to the broker to give an order, and the transaction is made through a trading terminal. In fact, only some 20-30 years ago, there was no such opportunity to open transactions through the terminal at all. But now it is commonplace, and few people know how to open deals over the phone. But there is such a situation that you have opened a deal and the internet has disappeared, and you are somewhere on the way, and then what should you do? And you need to close it urgently. First of all, you need to remember that when you open an account with a broker, you receive an email, in which, in addition to the login and password to access the terminal, you can see the investor's password and the phone password. You give the account number, phone password, and can give an order to the broker to open or close the portal. Each of us has a phone at hand, and in case of anything, you should be able to use it. I'll even say more. In order to make money on the stock exchange, one of the main abilities is to predict the movement of the market. And what tools you will use to open or close a deal is secondary. And this was proved back in the 19th century by Jesse Livermore, a legendary stock speculator who opened deals almost only by phone. Nevertheless, he was able to beat the market and earn his millions, even during the Great Depression. And that didn't stop him from making money when everyone was losing. Anyway, let's move on to the terminal. To date, I know at least 6 ways to open orders. Although, of course, each of us chooses the easiest way for himself. And as a rule, this method is to open orders from the chart. As we can see now, the trading panel is open on the Euro-Dollar chart. The most important button for opening an order is this one with a green plus sign. Clicking on it opens an order opening window with all the settings. Let's go through all the ways further. You can also open a deal from the market overview window. Here, by double-clicking on any instrument, you will also open an order opening window, or right-click to select a new order in the menu item. You can also select this menu item by right-clicking on any trading chart for a new order. And also in the trading terminal, with the right mouse, there is also a new order. And finally, the order window can be opened with the F9 key by pressing it on the keyboard. And the last way, which is easiest to use, is to open the steel panel directly from the chart. Click, the window opens, open the order. Oh yes, I almost forgot. There is also a new order button in the service menu section. As you have probably already noticed, all these methods combine what you need to click at least twice to open transactions 1 and 2. In order to open one-click transactions, you need to check the one-click trade box in the Services section of the Trading tab settings. This will open a window where you will have to accept a disclaimer. When choosing the one-click trading mode, remember that your orders will be sent after one click and you accept all associated risks. Check the box. Okay. Now, with just one click, you open a deal. As you can see, the deal is open and you can also close it with one click. On the one hand, this is very convenient. But on the other hand, keep in mind that if you have small children or pets who may accidentally climb onto the keyboard and press, you can accidentally open a lot of deals and earn a lot of money. Therefore, I advise you to keep your laptop away. Let's take a quick look at the order opening window again. Here you will need to set the symbol that you are trading. Here are all the symbols from the market overview list. The volume of the transaction. I remind you that the volume is displayed in lots. One lot is equal to 100,000 units of the base currency. Next, you place more orders to close the transaction and select the type of immediate execution or pending order. We will look at all the settings and types of order opening in more detail in another video, I will leave a link in the description. And now I want to add that after opening an order, you will see a line in the trading terminal where you see that the order is open. It also disappears after closing. You can close an order either by clicking on the cross on the right or by double-clicking on the order line with the left mouse button and close by clicking on the large yellow button. It is also possible to open orders with the help of robots, that is, advisors. By the way, how to install expert advisors. I have a separate video. I will leave the link in the description. Now I'm going to tell you an interesting thing. Be careful. After you open a deal, few people know, but you can set up notifications on your phone, smartphone. It would seem, well, why do you need a notification? You are sitting in front of a terminal or in front of a smartphone. Opening a deal, you already know that you have opened it. But in fact, not always. Imagine that you are trading on a laptop and you need to go to the store. You left and one of your relatives or your cat accidentally clicked on the keyboard and accidentally opened a deal. And such a deal can be fatal for you. Therefore, it would be good to know what is going on in your trading account. Therefore, if you set up such a notification, you will receive a notification instantly on your cell phone. And then you will decide what to do. Run back or go through the mobile terminal. Look, close the deal. There are also more serious options when, for example, you trade through an unscrupulous broker. And it happens, for example, people sometimes turn to me. When a broker starts opening deals for you without your knowledge and in fact drains all your money. It is clear that it is very difficult to protect yourself from this. But at least if you immediately find out about the first transaction you have made, then you can somehow prevent it. You can immediately call the company, make yourself known, make it clear that you are not going to put up with this, and somehow influence the broker. Therefore, this feature is very useful. Of course, first of all, you need to choose a decent and reliable broker. I invite you to trade with me with a good trusted broker. The links will be in the description. Also, for example, there are situations when you have a robot and it can generally stand on a VPS server and open orders without your knowledge, roughly speaking. That is, you may not see, you may sleep at night or be somewhere, and he opens deals there all the time. And there are two options here. Or, for example, he can open deals rarely according to a trading strategy, and you would like to know when he opens a deal. That is, as soon as he opened, you would like to find out about it and see what kind of deal he opened. And in order not to run to the terminal every time, not to look every 15 minutes, a deal has opened, a deal has not opened. You will receive a push notification and you will know what has opened. Come in, look. And another situation, for example, you know roughly the trading strategy of the robot, how it works, and if the robot suddenly starts opening too many trades, what can happen? As a result of a malfunction or some kind of glitch, or as a result of the overlap of two robots, this happens. The robot can open a lot of transactions and thus can also drain the account. In fact, only due to the fact that he will open a lot of transactions, and you will lose your deposit on commissions, roughly speaking. When there are a lot of transactions, you will simply lose your account. Therefore, it is very useful to know when the uncontrolled opening of many transactions suddenly begins. Therefore, this push notification function can be very useful. I use it, I advise you to use it too. I'll show you briefly how to use it. Go to the service settings section. And here is the notifications section. I will have more details on how to set up these notifications in a separate video. I'll leave the link in the description. And now, I'll just say that when you check the box, allow push notifications here, you also need to check the second box, notify about trade transactions here. And as soon as you open or close a deal, or the robot opens or closes a deal for you, you immediately receive an alert on your mobile phone. Here is such a useful feature. Use it for your health. That's probably all. If you know any other ways to open and close orders, interesting tips, write in the comments. I will definitely tell you about it. If the video was useful, be sure to share it with friends, with fellow traders. Please like and subscribe so as not to miss useful releases. Well, thanks for watching the video to the end. See you soon. All buy. Trade with pleasure.